Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. We are live here in Seattle, Washington. I have returned since WrestleMania. We are here for Friday Night SmackDown. And as you can see, we are going to kick off tonight's action with some huge one-on-one contests. After the attack last week from the Usos, Mustache Mountain were not able to compete. But as you can see tonight, it looks like Mustache Mountain is going to be in attendance for this matchup. Tyler Bate going to be stepping, outside of the ring. Trent Seven going to be going one-on-one with the Rated R superstar Edge since his match with Adam Cole at WrestleMania. Edge returns to the ring here on Friday Night SmackDown. And Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, these guys are all back. They're better than ever. Trent Seven and Tyler Bate, they were supposed to be in the runnings for the first ECW Tag Team Champions, but due to the godforsaken guild, Mustache Mountain, they weren't even able to compete for the titles. But it is a new landscape. And as you can see, this crowd here tonight, hyped up for the Hall of Famer. This crowd are hyped up here tonight for Edge, ready for him to take on one of the UK's brightest stars. The Rated R superstar still in great condition. As you can see, this was at WrestleMania. Adam Cole going for the Panama Sunrise, sends him away. And look at this, Edge with a Panama Sunrise of his own, and then a spear for good measure. That was enough to take out Adam Cole. And Edge, he now celebrates, but don't forget, he still has to face Trent Seven here tonight. And here we go, Edge versus Trent Seven. Who is going to be the victor? And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot ahead of us here tonight. Main event going to be World Heavyweight Champion Kevin Owens going to be taking on Tommaso Ciampa. And look at this now, Trent Seven already out of the gate, countering these fireman's carries from Edge. But like I was saying, we also have a championship matchup that will be ahead of us here tonight, as Johnny Gargano will go one-on-one with Dexter Lumis, as Edge just nailing Trent Seven right in the side of the head with a big boot. You see that Edge, oh wait a minute now, what is he thinking here? Edge looking for something big. Oh, but Trent Seven able to just send Edge over with a Northern Lights suplex. And Trent Seven, Trent Seven is a superstar that we all know is Oh, wait a minute. A good runnings for the next. Oh, look at this now. Trent Seven dropping Edge down with a brainbuster. But wait a minute. I think Edge's foot might be on the rope, but no, not even a kick out at one before Edge is able to get the kick out. And as Trent Seven nailing Edge at the side of the head with an enziguri. Tyler Bate cheers on his fellow Mustache Mountain tag team partner. And Edge is, Tyler Bate on the outside, he's just hyping up Trent Seven, but Trent Seven's in a heap of trouble here. Sent to the outside off an Irish whip. Oh, and what is this now? Edge grabbing Trent Seven. Oh, we saw this at WrestleMania. Look at the power of Edge. Edge just sending Trent Seven over his head off of the beautiful exploder suplex, and Edge execution. That might be it. That might be the matchup right here. Edge with the execution has Trent Seven put away. No, and Trent Seven with a kick out. Too early to put down the young bulldog that is Trent Seven. And there you see that Edge. Oh, man. Oh, a right hand and then a boot to the back of the head. You see Edge is clearly not suffering from any ring rust. I mean, we saw that Edge had a couple of matches before, he would return to WrestleMania. And wait a minute now, what is this? Trent Seven going to take control. Saito suplex sending Edge onto his shoulder. You see Edge just holding that shoulder. Definitely took a big heap of punishment, but now Trent Seven has him again for a butterfly suplex, sending him over his head. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot ahead of us here tonight. We will be still suffering from the, draft, still recovering. We're trying to see who's going to, appear on SmackDown next. I mean, one matchup here tonight, we're going to see, two former ECW superstars that were both drafted to SmackDown. Bianca Belair going to be taking on former former and inaugural ECW Women's Champion Liv Morgan, and I have to say that first ever inaugural part because of Liv Morgan herself. But as you see now, Edge with the German suplex into the pinfall. 7 has his shoulders down, but he gets the kick out. And there you see that Johnny Gargano is going to be taking on Dexter Lumis for the WWE Television Championship, which is exclusive to Friday Night SmackDown. And Edge is... Oh, wait a minute now. What is this? Edge going to take Trent 7 out here? Wait, no. Has Trent 7. Oh, my God, the power. Definitely this crowd is behind Edge here tonight. And, I mean, how can you blame them? There's a lot of people, there's a lot of fans here tonight who have been waiting for Edge to get back into that title scene. But it seems as if, you know, it's almost impossible. But look at this now. Trent 7 going to send Edge off. And, oh, what a spine buster. Spine buster to Edge. Tyler Bate looking on very precisely. Edge counters with that shot. And wait a minute now, going for a kick to the gut, but Trent 7 catches him. Oh, look at this now. Powers him up and slams him down for a power bomb. Trent 7, great in-ring awareness. Has Edge down. Could he be putting him away here? But Edge able to push and kick out of that pinfall. See, Edge has done it all in the WWE. I mean, name something he hasn't done in the WWE. Oh, wait a minute now. What is this? Trent 7. Oh my God, the 7th heaven. Dropping Edge right on his head off of that twisting pile driver into the pinfall. Edge with that surgically repaired neck. Oh, but no. Edge being able to kick out. You just see the straight fighting desire that Trent 7 is possessing here tonight. Oh, here's a huge uppercut to your chin, Edge. Oh, and tried to throw a right hand, but Edge not in vicinity. Edge throws one of his own. Tries to go for a gut shot. Oh, and a chop. Oh, and he glances up the chest again. But now Trent 7 looking for a belly-to-belly suplex here. But no, Edge with the elbows to the side of the head. And wait a minute now, Edge looking Trent 7 right in the eyes. Edge sends him off of the ropes here. Whoa, Edge-o-matic as he slams Trent 7's head down into the mat. Hooks the leg. 7 could be put away, but no. Quick kick out there from Trent 7. Not going to take it. Oh, wait a minute. I think Edge is ready to put this matchup away. Could be looking for a spear here. And look at this, the spear. No. Trent 7 countered it into a DDT. Trent 7 now grabbing Edge. Oh, a spinning backhand. 7-star lariat to the Rated R Superstar. Falls into the pinfall. 1, 2. No, Edge with the kick out. Good Lord, not even 10 minutes into the show, and we're already starting off firing on all cylinders. Oh, and a huge enziguri to follow up. Trent 7 still continuing the attack on Edge. Oh, but Edge catching the leg. Edge catches his leg, and look at this, powers him up into a fireman's carry. What does Edge have here? Oh my God, slams him right into a flapjack position. Tyler Bate has to be thinking about the well-being of his tag team partner right now. But now Edge looking to, looked like to overpower Trent 7, but Trent able to take him down. What is this? Trent 7 pulling him into a Boston Crab here. Trent 7 just cinching it in tight on the Rated R Superstar. Edge, look at this. Now he's trying to crawl towards that bottom rope. Oh, wait a minute now. Edge with the clear size advantage, able to trip Trent 7's feet out from under him. And look at that. Oh, tried to go right back into it. Edge pushing him away. Now Edge looking at Trent 7. Oh! I was going to say he's looking at him right in the eyes, but between Edge's eyes was a super kick courtesy of Trent 7 as he delivers a huge cutter. And wait, what is this now? Trent 7 going to the... He's on the apron here. Oh, and it looks like he's going to go to the top rope. Oh, wait a minute now. Trent 7. Look at this spiral tap. But Edge moves right out of the way. Trent 7. He's in a bad position. Sends him down. Oh, and an elbow. Right to the top of the head. Trent 7. All he wants to do is win. But it seems as if he needs an oasis. Trent 7 getting pulled right into the corner. Edge with a right hand. Oh, and another one. All due respect for both of these men. They are both just putting themselves to the absolute limit. Beautiful German suplex from Trent 7. Oh, wait a minute now. What is this? Trent 7 going to the second rope now. Oh my God, the distance of that knee drop. Trent 7 just an impressive athlete. Oh, look at that. Just swipes off the chop. And now Edge pulling him back up to his feet. Oh, trying to go for a big boot, but Trent Seven moves. Trent Seven moves out of the way. Back suplex, dropping Edge. Trent Seven, he's clearly not the fan favorite here, the Rated R Superstar. Whoa, look at that. Trent Seven catches himself, able to maneuver himself away. Oh, and an elbow directly to the face of Edge. Trent Seven, oh, trying to go for a kick to the gut. Edge grabbing the leg. Oh my God. Just a rolling wheel kick off of that reversal into another reversal. Good Lord, Trent Seven. Oh, but no, Edge sends him over with the back body drop. And now Trent Seven trying to get back up to his feet. Does he have enough left? Spear! Hooks the leg. Edge into the pinfall. And Edge picks up the victory. Good Lord, what a matchup we just witnessed to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. Look at that brainbuster. There's so many highlights to this matchup, it's hard to keep up with. Look at that, the 7th Heaven. I thought that was going to put him away. And the 7th Star Lariat, and Edge still fought on. But look at that, Edge, boom, with a beautiful spear, able to take him out, and Edge with a surprising victory, considering the amount of punishment that he just got dealt to him. But the Rated R Superstar reigns supreme over Mustache Mountain. And ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us for the first matchup of the evening. We are just kicking things off. As you can see, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we will be having the one and only, after the attack, after his interview, he will be taking on the debuting SmackDown Superstar, Duke Hudson, and then 2 superstars from ECW, 2 of the brightest women's superstars. Bianca Belair, the EST, takes on the former ECW champion, Liv Morgan. But then Johnny Gargano will be defending his WWE Television Championship against Dexter Lumis in a matchup that is set to be a way better time than you think. But then the main event of the evening, the World Heavyweight Champion Kevin Owens steps into the ring on SmackDown as his first time as champion against former Intercontinental Champion and debuting SmackDown Superstar Tommaso Ciampa. And there you see, there is Edge backstage. Edge, I don't know what he's doing now. Edge doesn't really have any kind of... Oh, wait, what the hell? What is this? That's Bryan Danielson. What the hell was he doing? No, what is... No. Oh, my God, just slapping that trash can off of the... Oh, come on. What the hell is Bryan Danielson doing? What is... Oh! What does this have to do with Edge? Oh my God, we saw him argue with Johnny Gargano last week, but what the hell does he have in mind for Edge? Bryan Danielson, oh, what the hell is he doing? And oh no, come on, no. Look at this, Bryan Danielson with the Yes shirt on, locks in a label lock on Edge. Come on, the referee trying to get Bryan Danielson to let go, but seems like he's not letting go. We gotta get security back there. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the show must go on, as now we will be moving on to our next bit of action of the evening. As you see, the one and only Ricochet from Monday Night Raw makes his SmackDown debut here tonight. Ricochet was in a hellacious Money in the Bank ladder match the last time we saw him in ring action. And Ricochet, oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, not again. Duke Hudson just waiting in the shadows, not even running. Look at this. Oh, come on, Duke Hudson just waiting. No, what is... Oh, my God, a back suplex onto the stage. Duke Hudson still attacking Ricochet. Duke Hudson wants to show that he is more than just the new superstar. He means business, and he means it now. As now Duke Hudson, with a snap suplex delivered to the one and only, he sends him towards the ring. Oh my God. Duke Hudson just not even giving Ricochet a chance to bask in his in-ring return. But look at this now, Ricochet! Oh, he's able to get the upper hand as he delivers a Hurricane Rana to Duke Hudson. And wait a minute now, Ricochet, he's in the middle of the ring. Duke Hudson, he's trying to get back up to his feet. And Duke Hudson, he has no idea what's going on, but Ricochet to the outside! Corkscrew tope con hilo sent to Duke Hudson. Ricochet getting a little bit of a revenge. But wait a minute now, Ricochet. Wait a minute now, Ricochet waiting for Duke Hudson to get back in the ring. But Ricochet, Meteorola, and the matchup has officially began. And Ricochet not even hesitating, immediately going to where he knows best. Ricochet off of the top rope. Oh, flying beauty shot. And wait a minute now, Ricochet. Wait, no way, the People's Moonsault already? And look at this now, Ricochet, the People's Moonsault. But no, Duke Hudson able to get his knees up. Duke Hudson, oh no, what is this? Oh, a beautiful exploder suplex. Sending Ricochet all the way across the ring. Duke Hudson with that fire in his eyes. The Australian-born brawler is still firing away on the one and only. Still, oh God, what a huge chop from Duke Hudson. Duke Hudson is, relying on more and more tactics, but Ricochet now countering out of that exploder suplex. It looked like he tried to go for there, and another Hurricane Rana, courtesy of the one and only. And look at this now. He finally gets a little bit of that satisfaction he wanted from his entrance, but Ricochet, into the corner with a cannonball senton. Ricochet and Duke Hudson, both of these guys already not liking each other. Ricochet with a DDT pops right up. And wait a minute now, Ricochet going to go to the top rope once again. Ricochet on this fiery type of offense. Phoenix Splash. Duke Hudson gets the knees up. Duke Hudson able to get the knees up. And now he's going to grab Ricochet. Oh, but Ricochet able to push him away. And Ricochet with a discus elbow strike. Knocking Duke Hudson down. And wait a minute now, Ricochet looking Duke Hudson right in the eyes with an elbow. And wait a minute now, Ricochet spiking Duke Hudson's head onto the apron. Ricochet not even giving Duke Hudson a chance to breathe. He is just wanting to put this matchup away. Quick, fast, and with Duke Hudson looking up at the lights. But now Ricochet to the top rope. Once again, Dragon Rana. But Duke Hudson with the size advantage caught him and drops him down for a jackknife powerbomb. Now Duke Hudson with a right hand directly to the chops of Ricochet. Sends him off the ropes. Duke Hudson, back body drop to Ricochet. And look at this now, wrenching, on that neck of the one and only, trying to slow down the pace of the matchup, which will definitely work in Duke Hudson's favor. Duke Hudson making his debut here tonight, but he has already shown the amount of character that he is. Doesn't care about anyone else besides himself and just wants to keep pushing forward. But now Ricochet, what is he? A huge right hand from Ricochet. And now Ricochet into the corner. Huge roundhouse kick, nailing him into the corner. But Ricochet now sending Duke Hudson away. Wait a minute, now catches him. Ricochet, beautiful drop kick off of the apron. And Ricochet, whoa! And the superhuman-like stance from Ricochet. But that time he wasn't feigning. Duke Hudson just waiting for Ricochet to fall in, and Duke Hudson moves out of the way. Wait a minute now, Duke Hudson has Ricochet up onto his shoulders. Fireman's carry, what is he thinking here? Oh my God. Utilizing his environment, he just drops him down for a wasteland. Oh no, not again. Duke Hudson lifting Ricochet up onto his shoulders. What is he thinking here? Wait a minute. Duke Hudson, look at that, just manhandling Ricochet, and he goes face first into the stairs. And Ricochet not even moving off of that. Duke Hudson looks like he wants to take a count-out victory here. Count of 7 right now. Duke Hudson just walks around in the middle of the ring. I don't even know if he notices Ricochet back up to his feet. Wait a minute, that's at a count of 8. Ricochet off of the springboard for a beautiful European uppercut. Ricochet now relying on the next bit of offense. Ricochet, look at the power. Lifts him up. Benadryller. That roundhouse kick off of the fireman's carry. Ricochet into the pinfall, hooks the leg. Duke Hudson could be put away, but no. Duke Hudson able to get the kick out. But now Ricochet's not even... wait a minute now. I think it's time. It's time for the People's Moonsault. Ricochet nails it. Ricochet not even... look at this now. Ricochet, he's on the springboard here. Ricochet, 450. He just ate dirt. And now look at this now. Duke Hudson throws him away with an exploder suplex. Look at that. Duke Hudson just pandering to this crowd here tonight. But now Ricochet, oh wait, oh! Right to hand again, counter from Ricochet. You just see the size difference here. Ricochet has a lot to take in. And Duke Hudson just putting all of his force behind that right hand. That huge clothesline. What is this now? Duke Hudson lifts him up. Oh, and that's a crash landing for Ricochet. But into the pinfall, Duke Hudson could be putting Ricochet away here, but no. Good Lord, Duke Hudson not even giving Ricochet a chance to breathe. Oh, what a drop kick. I mean, for a man of Duke Hudson's stature, that is a impressive drop kick. But now Duke Hudson grabbing Ricochet, pulling him back up. Oh, wait a minute, now Ricochet into the corner sends Duke Hudson. And look at that now, piles him up to the second rope. What is this? Oh no, and a super kick. Ricochet now, he might be putting this matchup away here and fast. Oh, wait a minute, now Ricochet gonna go for the 630 senton! But there is no water in the pool as Duke Hudson now pulls him off of his mistake. Oh, wait a minute, he's going for the dead man's hand! And just like that, Duke Hudson picks up the win. An impressive victory for the debuting Duke Hudson here tonight. Not even wanting to hear his music play, he just walks out of the ring. And Duke Hudson celebrating. Whoa, what the hell? Wait, that's... Oh, look who it is. That's Andrade El Idolo. Last time we saw him last week, he defeated Dominik Dijakovic in the main event before he was attacked by the Beast Brock Lesnar. Oh, and Duke Hudson goes face first. And there you see Duke Hudson holding at his ribs. Andrade El Idolo, he goes into the ring. What does he have in mind? And Andrade El Idolo, he is not happy. Look at him. He is furious. Well, Andrade is calling out Brock Lesnar for a match at Judgment Day. He said, "This is my informal message, more to follow." Whatever that means, I don't know, but now we see that Andrade El Idolo and Brock Lesnar might be a matchup we already have slated for Judgment Day. And Andrade not holding anything back. And here is some footage that we saw after the attack and betrayal from Adam Cole last week rather. Roderick Strong was furious, and as you can see, that is SmackDown General Manager The Rock. He told Roderick Strong to please go home. I will deal with this next week, but right now you are not stable enough to be at this job right now. And there you see, that is Roderick Strong walking out of the building. This was earlier today. Roderick Strong, he's currently at home trying to still think about what happened on SmackDown last week. I mean, that was a whole bit in and of itself. But as you can see, we are moving on to some women's action as the former ECW Women's Champion, Liv Morgan, makes her SmackDown debut here tonight. Liv Morgan, obviously, last week, if you saw, there was a whole mosh pit of women's competitors and all of these women who wanted to challenge for the SmackDown Women's title immediately. But as we saw, Raquel Gonzalez as Dakota Kai's personal backup so that she won't ever lose her title. We saw the return of Becky Lynch to WWE in general, making her SmackDown return. I mean, the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. You can't forget about Becky Lynch in that regard. But Sasha Banks also returning and making her SmackDown debut. That was something in and of itself. I mean, we already have 5 women who want to be the SmackDown Women's Champion, and that is just a cause for competition. So as you can see, you know, winning matchups and winning these types of debacles, that will definitely push you forward in wanting to be the next champion. And the EST used to be calling herself the EST of ECW, now calling herself the EST of the WWE. And here we go, Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan going to start out this matchup. And like I said, Liv Morgan and Bianca, both of these women making their SmackDown appearance. And I don't know, it seems as if, oh my god, Liv Morgan just giving these knees to Bianca Belair. Both of these women have some history on ECW. I mean, it was in the Fatal 5-Way match all the way back at Guilty as Charged, where Bianca Belair would be in the final 3 of that elimination matchup. Bianca Belair getting a pinfall elimination victory over, or a pinfall elimination over her former tag team partner in the Women's Tag Team Championship tournament with Sasha Banks. And, you know, how interesting that Sasha Banks now on the same brand as Bianca Belair. It seems as if, you know, these two women are always, you know, clashing heads, and they're always going to be at each other's throats, no matter what brand that they're on. And Bianca Belair, oh my god! Back suplex, dropping her into a backbreaker. But Bianca Belair, oh, what is she doing now? Bianca, oh, slams her down with a beautiful power slam. And look at that, Bianca Belair saying it's just too easy. But Bianca Belair, she is an athlete in and of itself, but don't even count out Liv Morgan. She is one of the reasons that ECW women's division is a thing. She is the first ever ECW women's champion, and there is a reason why she won that title. So, you know, it would be rather, you know, interesting to see Liv Morgan in the SmackDown women's title picture as she throws Bianca Belair away with tilt-a-whirl head scissors. And look at that now, Liv Morgan waiting for her to get back up to her feet. But wait a minute, now Bianca, oh, what a kick to the gut. And now Bianca Belair lifts her up. Oh, sidewalk backbreaker, just nailing Liv Morgan down. And Bianca Belair, she has had a couple of run-ins for the opportunity for a championship herself. In fact, it was the current ECW Women's Champion, Toni Storm, who would actually defeat Bianca Belair after some interference from Sasha Banks. And then Toni Storm would win that match against Belair, and she would challenge for the ECW Women's Championship at Living Dangerously as Bianca Belair dropping her with a huge splash. And, you know, if it wasn't for Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair could have possibly been the ECW Women's Champion by now. I mean, Toni Storm was able to catch Liv Morgan. Oh, speaking of which, look at this! Oh, that is the same move that put Toni Storm on the map as the ECW Women's Champion. Bianca Belair just showing disrespect to Liv Morgan at the moment. Like I said, that Liv Morgan was countered out of a tilt-a-whirl head scissors, and Toni Storm dropped her down with Storm Zero. And that is the reason why Liv Morgan is not the ECW Women's Champion now. But look at this now, Morgan looks to take control off of the second rope. Liv Morgan with a Hurricane Rana sends Bianca Belair away. And wait a minute, now Bianca Belair in a bad position here. Oh, maybe she's not in a bad position as she gets that rope break. Liv Morgan beside herself. And now Bianca Belair, she is in a prone position. Liv Morgan climbing up to the top rope. She has some bad intentions. Oh, but Bianca Belair, she got the knees up just in time. And Bianca Belair is going to take control. Oh, a huge clubbering blow to the back. Bianca Belair, she is not holding back. You hear this crowd here tonight. They are excited to see these two brand new fresh faces on Friday Night SmackDown. I mean, who can forget Liv Morgan's debut was a part of the Riot Squad on SmackDown. And even though she was contracted to Monday Night Raw, oh, wait a minute now, what is, oh, come on, a rake to the eyes from Bianca Belair, and she delivers a huge, oh my god, and now Liv Morgan just gonna shake off that eye rake. Liv Morgan now waiting for Bianca to get back up to her feet. Liv Morgan now looking Bianca Belair right in the eyes, blocks her into the guillotine, has the guillotine choke locked in. Liv Morgan has made people tap out to this before. It's how she retained most of her championship defenses, but Belair able to push her away. Now Bianca Belair looks at Liv Morgan right in the eyes, but look at this now, Morgan off the distraction. Bianca Belair, K.O.D. And Bianca Belair delivers the kiss of death for the 1, 2, 3. Bianca Belair with an impressive victory here tonight. Bianca Belair in her SmackDown debut picks up the victory against former ECW Women's Champion Liv Morgan. Bianca Belair still riding a huge wave of momentum. And all of the women's division have to be watching backstage. Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Raquel Gonzalez, SmackDown Women's Champion, Dakota Kai, Nikki Cross, whoever you want to think of. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to kick it over to backstage where we have an exclusive interview with Bobby Lashley. Well, there you hear it. Drew Gulak will take on Bobby Lashley for the U.S. Championship next week, and that will be... Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you see, that is the newly designed SmackDown Tag Team Championships held by Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bartel. The WWE Tag Team Champions will be making their in-ring return against Shelton Benjamin and Ricochet next week on SmackDown in a non-title defense, but it will be nice to see Imperium as the champions on SmackDown. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to move on to some championship action. Hey, it looks like we actually got some Who in the hell? That's Dexter Lumis on the left, but who is this man on the right? Can we get... Okay, Rick Boogs. Okay, well, from the sounds of it, it sounds like Rick Boogs is almost like Dexter Lumis's... I don't know. I mean, from the music, I can tell that this guy listens to a lot of metal, but... And from the dude's physique, it looks like he can snap, you know, a wildebeest in half with one hand. But it looks like Rick Boogs and Dexter Lumis have some sort of coalition that I have no idea how it started or how it began, but I'm all for it. Dexter Lumis is going to be competing against the WWE Television Champion, Johnny Gargano. Dexter Lumis, the last time we saw him was at WrestleMania Night 2 in that hellacious Falls Count Anywhere match against Jon Moxley. Moxley no longer on SmackDown, residing in ECW. Who has been, you know, who has a scheduled tag team matchup, teaming up with Dave Mastiff, going one-on-one against Carmelo Hayes and Odyssey Jones in a tag team debacle. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for some championship action. It is time for Johnny Gargano to put that WWE Television Championship on the line since defeating he who shall not be named at WrestleMania Night 2 in that hellacious Funhouse matchup. Johnny Gargano was the man to put down men such as... But we can't even speak about it. Johnny Gargano was able to finally best the absolute depravity and insanity that man possessed. But as you can see, the WWE Television Championship is about to be on the line, and we are going to see one hell of a matchup. Johnny Gargano, the caliber of his athlete, and Dexter Lumis, the straight power and intimidation that he possesses. Lumis just not even speaking. He spoke something to Jon Moxley at WrestleMania, but we have no idea what he said. Project was able to pick it up, but I don't know if anyone else could. But, oh, as you can see, already out of the gate, Dexter Lumis trying to go for an elbow. Johnny Gargano rolling him into a pinfall here. Johnny Gargano looking to put this matchup in the early goings away, but no. Johnny Gargano, he's on the first defense for his television championship. Oh, and Dexter Lumis just grabbing the leg and yanking it out from under him. But now Dexter Lumis, oh no, grabbing Johnny Gargano's head and just slamming it into the mat. Dexter Lumis is a phenomenal competitor as well. Just his tactics may seem a little bit unorthodox. I mean, he is a voracious stalker after all. I mean, how can you even... Oh, wait a minute now. Johnny Gargano, look at this diced bread delivered. But Johnny Gargano, Johnny Takeover, whatever you want to call him, Gargano is a superstar that had to basically go through his entire career. He tried... Oh, look at that. Gargano trying to go for a moonsault, but Dexter Lumis able to counter. Gargano trying to get back up to his feet. Dexter Lumis nails him with an enziguri. But Gargano basically had to go through his entire career to win that WWE Television Championship. And it's almost surprising how easy it was. I mean, Gargano was able to whoa! Look at the power of Dexter Lumis catching Gargano off of that Hurricane Rana and slamming him down into a jackknife. And look at this now, very interesting submission hold here from Dexter Lumis. But Gargano, all he had to do was let him in. And Gargano was able to defeat him and win the WWE television title. But, you know, what are the repercussions of that? I mean, Gargano let him in, but, oh! Gargano with unusual power, just sending Dexter Lumis over with a hip toss. Gargano now waiting for Lumis to get back up to his feet. We all know the fighting spirit of Johnny Gargano lies deep as he delivers a huge pay dirt to Dexter Lumis. Gargano off of the second rope with a senton. Gargano now into the pinfall, hooks the leg. Rick Boogs looks on, but no, Johnny Gargano still has to do a little bit more damage before he can put away Dexter Lumis here. But Johnny Gargano now going for a German suplex maybe, but Lumis able to get an elbow, sends him away, and a kick to the back. Dexter Lumis, I mean, if you want to talk about intimidating, that is the best way to describe Lumis. Oh, wait a minute now, Lumis catches him and sends him away with a belly-to-belly suplex. Dexter Lumis, this is not the only time he has tried to compete for a championship. I mean, can't forget about his No Way Out match where he faced Tyler Breeze and Dominik Dijakovic in a losing effort. But look at this now. Gargano nailing Dexter Lumis, almost splitting him in half off of that spear into the pinfall. Gargano, oh no. Television championship still on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Gargano still has a little bit more damage to do before he can put him away. But Lumis now powering Johnny Gargano back up to his feet. And wait a minute now, Gargano, he's in a bad position as he gets dropped with a German suplex. You can't forget last week we saw amazing matchups such as Kenny Omega and Darby Allin, which received the match of the week on WWE Top 10. Dexter Lumis, oh, wait a minute now, Dexter sends him away. Oh! Dexter Lumis was drafted in either the third or second round of the tournament of the WWE draft to SmackDown. I don't know what The Rock sees in Dexter Lumis, but he wanted to keep him around. And look at... Oh, I see what's going on here now. Dexter Lumis with a little bit of trying to do some hardcore dancing. Gargano took advantage of that. Whoa, sends him away and knocks him at the side of the head with a Listo kick. Maybe this is a new band that Lumis and Boogs are starting, but look at this now. Johnny Gargano up on his shoulders, nails him with a lawn dart. Face first into the middle rope. And look at that. Dexter Lumis has been cut open off of that into the pinfall here, but no. Both of these men respectful in their own right, but Gargano may have dropped Dexter Lumis a little bit too hard. Lumis has been opened up onto his forehead. You would just see the crimson mask starting to form, but now Gargano to the top rope. Look at this now, boot stomp. Gargano rolls out of it. Lumis now into the, oh my God. Powering Gargano up, sends him away with a back body drop and a dragon screw. Gargano now waiting for Lumis to get back up to his feet. Missile drop kick, nailing him down. Johnny Gargano, look at this, ready to put him away with the super kick, but Dexter Lumis moves out of the way. Dexter Lumis now grabbing Johnny Gargano, lifts him up. Dexter Lumis with a beautiful sit-out power bomb. Lumis could have him put away. 1, 2, no! Gargano with the kick out. Dexter Lumis beside himself right now. Dexter Lumis, he's got to lock in that silencer. That has put away many of his opponents, as we've been seeing. But now, look at this now. Dexter Lumis sends Gargano out to the ropes. Dexter Lumis now going to take control. Oh, but Gargano counters with an elbow. Look at this. One final beat from Gargano. Hooks the leg. This could be it. Dexter Lumis has not moved. Gargano retains the WWE Television Championship. Gargano catching Dexter Lumis off guard. Gargano was able to put Lumis away. Dexter Lumis and Rick Boogs there. You see Rick Boogs just comforting Dexter Lumis on the outside. Gargano grabbing his WWE Television Championship. He is going to get out of here. Johnny Gargano going to be celebrating here tonight, especially with... Oh my God. That is Kenny Omega. Wait a minute. Is that... I think it's official. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll explain here in a second, but next week in the match card, we will be seeing the returning to SmackDown, former World Heavyweight Champion Samoa Joe takes on Roderick Strong. As another matchup we have in store, the WWE Tag Team Champions will be taking on the team of Shelton Benjamin and Ricochet, and that is going to be the return for the SmackDown Tag Team title champions to the ring. But then also, Drew Gulak, the former United States Champion, will go one-on-one with the almighty Bobby Lashley. The winner will challenge AJ Styles for the United States Championship. But then, just now announced, the Tribal Chief Open Invitational. Roman Reigns says, you want to step to the Tribal Chief? Well, I'll say the words, all you gotta do is accept. But then, just now announced, Kenny Omega has, as we know, Johnny Gargano is doing the TV Open Challenge next week. Kenny Omega has accepted that challenge. Omega and Gargano in the main event for the Television Championship next week. And that is the SmackDown Women's Champion Dakota Kai and her bodyguard Raquel Gonzalez. Well, Dakota Kai not holding back her opinions on the women's division here on SmackDown. She wants a new challenger. She does not want to face Nikki Cross again. But, as you can see, it is time for the main event of tonight's show. And as you see, the former Intercontinental Champion, the man who made his return to the ring in the Cruiserweight Classic against Akira Tozawa in possibly one of the most hard-hitting and emotional Cruiserweight Classic matchups we've had thus far, with Akira Tozawa's face drenched in blood and Ciampa just keeps delivering those right hands. Tozawa would not give up, but it would take Tommaso Ciampa to deliver a fairy tale ending, and Tommaso Ciampa would just immediately defeat Akira Tozawa. Do not want to count out that guy though. ECW's Akira Tozawa is an amazing competitor, but now we see that Ciampa is prepared to fight once again. Ciampa wants the opportunity. He wants that opportunity at a world championship. I mean, he held the Intercontinental Championship for nearly 6 months. The two-time Intercontinental Champion actually won the title in a 6-man elimination tables match all the way back in season 1 at Extreme Rules. He was stripped of the title due to undisorderly conduct. Then he returned to the ring and won another fatal 4-way match to regain his Intercontinental Championship, and Ciampa held it ever since. But then he lost it in that hellacious 6-man elimination match at WrestleMania with Cesaro, and Shinsuke Nakamura will be the final two, and Cesaro will be the new IC champion. But speaking of champions, the man who defeated Bryan Danielson at WrestleMania, the man who was able to shut Bryan Danielson up for good, the World Heavyweight Champion, the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens main eventing night 1 of WrestleMania, defeating Bryan Danielson in an amazing no-holds-barred match, which would be interrupted by Sami Zayn potentially cashing in, and he almost did. He almost won the World Heavyweight Championship from Kevin Owens, but it was Roman Reigns who would make his return, attacking Sami Zayn, not causing a cash-in, and attacking Kevin Owens as well. And already we saw who was up against Kevin Owens, who was on his shit list, basically. That's how he described it. I mean, we've seen Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns in the past before. They've fought many of times, but now it's personal. But here we go. Kevin Owens and Tommaso Ciampa, they are going to close out tonight's match. They're going to close out tonight's show with what is set to be an amazing match. You hear the crowd here, kill Owens, kill. Look at that, they're just talking trash to each other. They're saying, oh, Kevin said take the first shot. Oh, and Ciampa did. But now Kevin Owens, he is relying on more and more. But now Kevin Owens looking Tommaso Ciampa right in the eyes and delivers a huge boot to the face. Now Tommaso Ciampa looking at Kevin Owens right in the eyes, looks him up. Oh no, and Ciampa slams him down for a huge flatliner. And now Ciampa looks to put this matchup away. The world champion is down and out. I mean, a win over the world champion is already a flex in and of itself, but Ciampa, oh, Kevin Owens now moving out of the way of Ciampa's position. What is this now? Kevin lifts up Tommaso Ciampa into electric chair position, slams him down for a huge power bomb. Kevin Owens now always an innovator. Oh, and a kick out at 1 from Tommaso Ciampa. Now Kevin Owens, like I said, Kevin Owens, Tommaso Ciampa, both of these guys are amazing competitors, but, you know, in the end, there's got to be a winner. Oh! And Kevin Owens seems like he's getting the most bit of offense right now as he delivers that enziguri. Kevin Owens now lifting Ciampa up onto his shoulders, but Ciampa counters with a reverse DDT. Ciampa slamming him down. Ciampa wants to put Kevin Owens away in any way, shape, or possible. Oh, look at this now. Ciampa with the combo and a knee under the chin. Kevin Owens now, he's staggering from that one. Ciampa just yelling in the face of the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh! And now Ciampa just sending Kevin Owens down to the mat. Ciampa's seething. Oh, what is this now? Tommaso dropping him down for a DDT. The referee still continuing the count. And Ciampa's thinking about, oh, what opportunity he can present here. Oh, and a chop and oh, look at this combination of punches and strikes from Kevin Owens. Ciampa just directing him away, and Tommaso Ciampa just throws him towards the other direction. Ciampa just says, you know what, screw it, get back in the... Oh! Ciampa, I thought he was going to get back in the ring. He actually just ran off of the ring apron. Oh! Delivered a senton, and Kevin Owens just sent Ciampa right face first into the corner. And Kevin Owens, that's a count of 8, waiting for Ciampa to get back up to his feet. But look at that now, Kevin Owens saying, take another shot at me. Oh, and Kevin just sidesteps out of the way of the clothesline. Ciampa, he is very intellectual, but you gotta think his emotions overcome. Oh, wait a minute now, what is this? Kevin Owens on the top rope. Look at the moonsault from Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens just squashing Tommaso Ciampa out from the weight of that moonsault. Kevin Owens now sends him off of the ropes. Back body drop. Kevin Owens is... Oh no, what is this now? Kevin Owens looking at Ciampa. Oh, and he just stomps right on the chest. Tommaso Ciampa and Kevin Owens both have very respectable wins in their own right. Men who have faced the likes of Adam Cole, oh, and off of that knee, Ciampa, oh, immediately tried to go into a pinfall. Kevin Owens immediately kicks out. Tommaso Ciampa defending his Intercontinental Championship among the likes of Noam Dar, Adam Cole, Chris Jericho, Cesaro, Oney Lorcan, among others. Kevin Owens defeating among the likes of Batista, Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, his friend, and oh, wait a minute now, what is this now? Kevin Owens has Ciampa. Oh my God, what a powerful slam. Wait a minute now, Kevin Owens, he's on the second rope waiting for Ciampa to get back up to his feet. And Bryan Danielson, not to mention as well. And Kevin Owens with a diving headbutt rather, to Ciampa. Oh, and a clubbering blow to the back once again. Ciampa gets right out of the ring. Kevin Owens, look at this. Kevin Owens just telling him to get in the ring. Kevin Owens just awaiting Ciampa to get back in the ring so he can deliver some more punishment. And look at that, Ciampa just standing next to the announce table. Ciampa's just trying to... It looks like he's almost trying to bait Kevin Owens in. But Kevin Owens is not getting back out. He's just waiting. Look at that, just taunting to the crowd. Oh, look at that. Ciampa dodged that right hand from Kevin Owens, and he nails him with a hot shot. Ciampa was suckering him in, and now Ciampa reverse DDT, slamming Kevin Owens down. Ciampa off of the distraction. Referee quickly into a pinfall here. Ciampa could have him away, but no. Like I said, Ciampa, he put a lot of force behind that one, and thought behind that one pretty well, but as you can see, Ciampa is still waiting for Kevin Owens to get back up to his feet. And what is this now? Oh, a knee. And he follows up. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful clothesline. And wait a minute now, Ciampa. Oh, look at this. These are the types of punches that we saw him deliver on Akira Tozawa in the Cruiserweight Classic. And Kevin Owens, he, last week, oh, what is this now? Ciampa rolls him out. Oh, that's the Psycho Cutter from Tommaso. Ciampa slamming him down in the middle of the ring. And like I said, Ciampa, big boot sending Kevin Owens away. You got to think, for the person that Tommaso Ciampa is, and the size advantage that he clearly doesn't have, Ciampa backs it up with this hard-hitting bout of strikes and these, almost machine gun-like attacks. And look at this. Oh, a beautiful snap power slam off of the top rope. And now Ciampa going to go for the second rope, dropping the elbow right on the throat of Kevin Owens. And now Ciampa into the pinfall. Referee is Kevin Owens going to be put away here? No. Kevin Owens, like it says on his shirt, he just keeps on fighting. But I don't know how much Kevin Owens, can take before Ciampa can, get the win. But, Tommaso Ciampa, he is, a former Intercontinental Champion. Oh! And so is, oh, wait a minute now, Kevin Owens, he could have him put away. No! And so is Kevin Owens. Never want to forget that. Kevin Owens, a multiple-time Intercontinental Champion, actually. And, oh! Kevin Owens with a huge clothesline, sending him in the middle of the ring. And Kevin Owens, he looks down at Tommaso Ciampa. I don't know what he has in mind, but he is on the apron here. Oh, beautiful axe handle to the outside. Kevin Owens, he's basically, won a lot of the championships here in the WWE. I mean, he won the SmackDown Tag Team titles. He's a former Intercontinental and United States Champion. Current World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, Ciampa with a huge flying clothesline. He's the current World Heavyweight Champion, so that's got to say a lot. And Ciampa now, he's looking down at Kevin Owens. Oh, and he realized he only had a count of 4, so he can do a little bit more punishment to Kevin Owens on the outside. And Ciampa's like legitimately just giving his all to Kevin Owens, and Kevin knew Ciampa was going to do something. He was in a prone position, but now Kevin, oh, wait a minute, Ciampa pulls him in. Oh my God, snapping the neck back off of the apron ropes. Or off of the ring ropes, rather. I don't know why I said the apron ropes. But now Ciampa has Kevin Owens. What is this now? Look at this maneuver from Tommaso Ciampa, locking it in on Kevin Owens. This STF-like maneuver. Kevin Owens is trying to grab for that bottom rope, but Kevin Owens able to get back up to his feet, but he just gets nailed with a flying clothesline. Tommaso Ciampa now, look at this, telling him you're done with. Tommaso Ciampa now, oh! Right to the gut. Now Tommaso Ciampa to the outside. Huge sunset flip into a power bomb. Ciampa, he just slammed Kevin Owens on the outside. Ciampa continues this assault. And now Ciampa lining the World Heavyweight Champion up. This is not a good position if you're Kevin Owens. As Ciampa nails him with a knee to the side of the head. Ciampa hooks the leg. Is the World Heavyweight Champion going to be able to get out of this? Yes, he does. Tommaso Ciampa continues the assault, and he continues to fight. Look at this now, Ciampa just stomping onto the chest. Ciampa showing no regard for his opponents. He has had so much pent-up aggression and so much ferocity ever since he lost his Intercontinental Championship. So much that he just busted open Kevin Owens like a stuffed pig. And wait a minute now, Kevin Owens, oh, almost ate a knee from Tommaso Ciampa, but Kevin moves out of the way. Kevin grabs him by the neck and just slams him. Kevin Owens showing no regard for Tommaso Ciampa as well. Kevin Owens stomping onto the chest of Ciampa. You got to think he's showing some... Oh, wait a minute now. Kevin Owens on the second rope here. Oh, best moonsault ever from Kevin Owens. And look at this now into the pinfall. Kevin Owens hooks the leg. Ciampa could be put away, but no. Ciampa gets the shoulder up. Oh, wait a minute now. Kevin Owens just driving that boot into the abdomen of the former Intercontinental Champion. I mean, what are you going to say to Kevin Owens if you're going to step up to the plate and challenge him? But now Kevin Owens, oh, wait a minute. Now, oh, Ciampa with a kick to the gut. Kevin Owens is in a bad position, trying to go for another shot, but Kevin Owens fires away with one of his own. Kevin Owens now looking Ciampa right in the eyes. Oh, wait a minute now. What is this? Kevin Owens off of the rope, springboard into a stunner. Kevin Owens could have this matchup put away. The stunner out of nowhere. Kevin Owens could have him put away, but no. Ciampa with the shoulder. He gets the shoulder up off of that springboard into a stunner. How fitting. Kevin Owens, his debut was against John Cena. What is this? Oh, looking for that fisherman neck breaker, but no. Or that package neck breaker, whatever you want to call it. But now Ciampa countered. Wait a minute. Tommaso Ciampa has Kevin Owens. Has him up. Fairy tale ending. Tommaso Ciampa now could have the world champion put away. Is Ciampa going to walk away with the victory? No. Very close 3 from Tommaso Ciampa. It looked like the fairy tale ending was going to put him away. Oh, trying to go for a drop kick, but he moves. Oh, a huge headbutt. It's got Tommaso Ciampa staggering. Kevin Owens sends Ciampa off the ropes, and he follows him up with a pop-up power bomb into the pinfall. 1, 2, and no! Ciampa with the shoulder. Ciampa getting the shoulder up at the last possible moment. Kevin Owens is still... Oh no, wait, Kevin, he's gonna put this matchup away with the package pile driver, but no, Tommaso Ciampa counters, huge clothesline, knocking Kevin Owens right out of his boots. Like I said, Ciampa and Owens, both of these men have such a fighting capacity that it seems... Oh, we saw this at the Cruiserweight Classic. Tommaso Ciampa utilizing this Dragon Sleeper. But wait a minute, is Kevin Owens... Oh, look at the knees. Oh my God, right to the face of the former Intercontinental Champion, Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, just got caught with a super kick. Kevin Owens, the World Heavyweight Champion, is not holding back. Oh, wait a minute now. What is this? Kevin Owens with Tommaso Ciampa up onto his shoulders. Torture rack into a neck breaker. Kevin Owens. I mean, what do you got to say about Kevin Owens in this current moment that isn't already said? Kevin just keeps fighting, and it seems like he's not going to give. No, wait, not again. Best moonsault ever. Oh, but this time Ciampa calculated it. Ciampa got the knees up that time. Tommaso Ciampa could have him put away. Maybe looking for another fairy tale ending, but no, sent away with a dragon screw. Kevin Owens now, oh, look at that, Ciampa with a reprieve to the outside. Kevin Owens is not going to wait for Ciampa. Look at this, he's just telling him to get back in the ring. He's being impatient. Oh, Ciampa tried to grab his boot. Kevin Owens just stomps onto his hand. But look at this now, Ciampa gets back in the ring. He's fired up. Oh, and tried to go for a knee strike directly to the face. But Ciampa counters again with a shot directly to the back of the head. Oh, and again. But now Tommaso Ciampa with a right. And wait a minute now, Kevin Owens with a kick to the gut. Ciampa still continuing to fight, but now both of these men trying to find a way out. Kevin Owens with a shot. Oh, and an uppercut from Ciampa. But now Kevin Owens gonna fire away. But no! Tommaso Ciampa took out the ref with a clothesline. The referee just got taken out. And wait a minute, what the hell? That's Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns at ringside. He was just waiting for the opportunity. And Kevin Owens with his face busted wide open. He fires away on shots with the Tribal Chief. Oh, and Roman Reigns fires away. But look at the middle of the ring. Oh, a double super kick to Tommaso Ciampa from the Usos. And a Superman punch from Roman Reigns. Oh no, but look at this, lining him up for a beautiful spear. Kevin Owens just being taken out by the Tribal Chief. But why are they attacking Tommaso Ciampa? The Usos just attacking Tommaso Ciampa, separating him from getting involved with Roman Reigns and Kevin. Oh no, what is this? Oh no, the Uso splash. Look at this, Jimmy Uso, top rope, Uso splash. You hear this crowd They don't like Roman. They do not like the Usos. But Kevin Owens, wait, I don't even think he realizes that Ciampa got attacked. Kevin Owens just coming back too. Oh, and Ciampa, he got back up to his feet. But you see the desperation in the eyes of Ciampa. Kevin Owens has Ciampa. Package pile driver. The referee coming too. Kevin Owens now hooking the leg. The referee in the position. 1, 2. Kevin Owens off of the assist from the Usos picks up the win. That is a very odd sentence to say, but that's true. What just happened? But there you see Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens celebrates his victory. Look at that. I thought Ciampa had him put away there with a fairy tale ending, but no. And then look at that pop-up powerbomb. Still didn't put him away. And that was the turning point right there. Ciampa, Kevin Owens ducking the clothesline, taking out the ref. And look at that. I think maybe Reigns just wanted to get some attacks on Kevin Owens, but Kevin took full advantage of the attack. I mean, the referee was down, but there you see that Kevin Owens celebrates in the middle of the ring. The World Heavyweight Champion celebrates his victory. Roman Reigns and the Usos are not here. They have been kicked out of the building. But ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. We will see you next time.